Shortly before midnight on Friday night, about 11:55, we had a Honda CR-V that was going eastbound on State Route 219 here. They were stopped for a red light at Tully there. A black Jaguar was approaching the rear of the vehicle at a high rate of speed, failed to stop for the stopped vehicle, collided with the back of the CR-V, pushed the CR-V forward about 200 feet and into the center median, where both vehicles burst into flames. A driver of the Jaguar, described only as a male with minor injuries, climbed out of the vehicle, fled the scene. The three occupants of the CR-V were all pronounced deceased at the scene. And so right now, currently, we're still actively looking for the driver of that Jaguar, trying to track down who that person is and where they are. And obviously we're reaching out to the public, any help they can provide, anybody who might have seen the collision, witnessed it, or anybody that knows who the driver of that vehicle, that black Jaguar, might be. We're asking them to come forward and provide assistance. That time of night, obviously there's not a lot of witnesses. The physical evidence that we have, that's part of our job, is when you have two vehicles that are fully engulfed, you lose some of your physical evidence. With a hit and run driver and all parties in the other vehicle being deceased, we don't have any statements from anybody that was actually part of the traffic collision. So those are all difficult things, challenges when you're investigating a collision. So we're looking for the public to maybe come forward and help us out by maybe a witness, or maybe somebody knows who the driver of that black Jaguar might have been. When you're involved in a major traffic collision that causes injury or death, you flee the scene, then you're looking at hit and run as obviously one charge. With three parties in the other vehicle being killed because of the traffic collision, there may be manslaughter charges. It's early for me to say right now what types of charges would be brought, but those are charges that could be brought against somebody if it's determined that they caused the collision and fled the scene, which we know that the driver of the Jaguar did flee the scene. Just need the public's help, somebody that, it's not always easy to come forward, provide information, but, when you're dealing with a traffic collision like this and the loss of life, we'd really like to find out who the other party to this collision is and bring some closure.